You're listening to Maverick Media on Blog Talk Radio, the Internet's hottest talk show nobody's heard of. Join me, SB Red the Maverick, every Wednesday night at 10 Eastern, where things are always done with an edge.
My name is Joan Cartwright.
Okay, how you doing, Miss Joan?
Okay, and on Blog Talk Radio, I'm Music Woman.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, you, if I'm not mistaken, you're the one with the jazz music and all.
Women in Jazz.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've seen your profile and all.
Okay.
And
well, I'm an author.
Okay.
I've written 9 books.
All right.
And 3 of them are poetry, and 3 of them, the others are really about music. I wrote a book called Amazing Music Women, and I teach anybody about women in jazz and blues because I believe that those women were the first civil rights workers.
Right. Right. Because they expressed it through their lyrics.
Exactly.
I'm thinking back to someone like a Josephine Baker, for example, with her music.
Well, if you go back a little bit further, you go to Ma Rainey.
Okay.
And Alberta Hunter. Alberta Hunter actually lived the whole span. She was living, during my career, know. So, for instance, Josephine Baker refused to sing at the Cotton Club because her people couldn't come in the club.
Right.
So these women were very pronounced about their personal freedom and about human rights, the rights of all of us,
Right.
And that was a long time before Martin Luther King and the actual civil rights movement. So they were the forerunners of the civil rights movement, that's what I say. And
right.
Music, of course, being a universal language, was a mechanism by which Africans in America were able to maintain some type of sanity, in the peculiar institution of slavery.
Right.
So, that's what I teach about. That's what I talk about. My last book is called A History of African American Jazz and Blues, because as you know, jazz has been, imitated around the world. Everyone, from Russians to Eskimos play jazz.
Right.
But the fact still remains is that it's rooted in the African experience in America.
Right. Yeah. And the blues, and it goes from the blues to jazz to even country, and it's all kind of linked together. I don't call myself a music expert, but I listen to a lot of music, and I understand where you're coming from.
So that's what I teach about, and I just ask your listeners to go to WIJSF, Women in Jazz, South Florida.com, and look at the Jazz Women directory. I also have a directory of men in jazz, and then my personal site is JoanCartwright.com.
Okay. Well, Miss Joan, thanks for calling in. Thank
you.
Chances are, over the course of the next week, your plug for yourself probably be heard on the average about once every 60 seconds over the next week. So that's pretty cool, huh?
Beautiful. Sure, I love it. Listen to my show on Wednesdays from noon to 2.
Okay, cool. I'll
Music Woman.
All right. Well, I'll be making mention of that, and hopefully, you'll hang out sometime in the near future with my show.
Wonderful.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.